get back on this thing. Don't fall, Garrett. Ah!
What could that sound have been?
Is there anybody here?
What?
Dang it. Crap. Ah, that's the guy with the... Whoa. Freaking arrows.
So where you went, scum! Shit! That thief just lost that.
Alright, we slipped. We slipped. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. We'll slow down, Garrett. Your stamina seems to be low. I won't push you too hard. We're out of it. Some money. This is the way we have to go anyway. I'll have you know, Garrett, it's not typically my style to run from stuff like that. The guards in this city are very fortunate indeed. If I wasn't so intent on adhering to your standards. Well. I'll put it this way, if I had my way, we'd have a sword instead of a blackjack. But it's alright, man. I actually kind of like the way you do things. So, is this Aaron's place? Nope. It is not that. Someone else's place. Or perhaps through it we can get to Aaron's place. Ooh, a transition. Maybe not the best of ideas. Then again, maybe this is right. Where are we? South Quarter, Riverside, Skin Market. Well, I guess we're okay. But... so we've got to go that way. Well, okay. Then I guess that's what we'll do. Because, what, did we start here? Came up the stairs, went left. Okay, yeah, this is the entire other way around. So how come I had to transition from here to here when I could have just gone this way and done the same thing? A little peculiar. How do we hop down these carefully? Without doing things like, you know, falling. I'm not sure how I was supposed to get down from that onto the very narrow ledge earlier. Could have avoided a little bit of trouble. Is that a guard? He has a torch. He's armed. Not necessarily certain he's a guard, though. He's not wearing any kind of headgear. And most of the watch, from what I've seen, tend to have something. They either have those skull caps or they have that Kung Lao archer hat. Which just sounds awesome. Some not-so-fine china. I like how whoever owns this place dedicates that entire drawer to that one pen and sets it neatly in the middle. It seems like to be like a city thing. The new law, the new watch laws and you. In this time of great difficulty, it is your duty, citizens of the city, to adhere to the laws of the Baron City Watch. You must do your part to keep our fair city alive. Report theft! Adhere to curfew! Obey the watch! Following these simple steps will ensure the continued prosperity of the city and you, her beloved citizens. What a truly great service you will be performing in these dark times. Thieves suck! Stay away from the gloom! Watch all the gruesome crap we do, because it demoralizes you. Don't question it! Garrett, I really want to start using these. These broadhead arrows. The watch is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I know you don't consider it your place to judge, though. In fact, I get the feeling that while you enjoy being a thief, somewhat, you don't judge others because you realize exactly what you're doing. Hey man, you live how you gotta. I can understand doing what you do in a place like this. You are akin to another I know who stands outside of the norm, who is himself also an anomaly. You are like the one free man, Garrett. Garrett, have you ever had to be reminded to reload? Neither did he, but it was a fairly common occurrence. A rope. Let's get out of the light first. We're going entirely the wrong way. But I'm okay with that. Doesn't look too familiar, does it? Why does that feel familiar to me down there? Can we clear that? I don't think we need to. Let's not even give that a try. We can clear this. Possibly. No, let's not do that. Why is this using Garrett? We'll do this. Ooh, that was kind of scary. Well-lit hallway here. What is this? And a way into somewhere. Another transition. This city is almost labyrinthine. Riverside rooftops, south quarter. Everywhere we go. Perhaps there's a different way around. We might as well check. Alright, you ready, Garrett? Try this. There we go. And... looks like we've come the long way. But the exploration has been fun. Now, if I were to set a trap, I'd set them right in here. To catch a thief, you must think like one, I suppose. Oh, a dead end. Well, okay. Side exploration has been profitable, but it's time to keep things moving. We'll head down. Sewers, huh? I doubt there's going to be any watch down here. Ooh, what is this? Yeah, I know I said it's time to keep things moving, but... many paths of interest have cropped up It's difficult not to follow at least one, and then another after. And then one of the 2 or 3 that might lead to. And so on. You get the point. I don't need to carry that on. I can go this way, Alright. Let's hope this isn't tied to some alarm or something. What does this lead to? Aaron's Mill. Would you like to enter? No. But... that is interesting. Oh, it does lead to the same place. We're supposed to go through here, I suppose, but... whatever. I like to use the front door to get out of places. Not necessarily in. And even then, infrequently. New objective, enter Aaron's hideout. Roger that. Well, this place really shouldn't be too much trouble, right? Unless we're not really in the location. Let's take the high ground. I kind of want to take the low ground in this case because it seems more covered, but I also need to see where we're going here. This is Aaron's Mill, Garrett hangs out in the high ground on the or in the clock tower. And Aaron chooses a mill. She likes to duck into the sewers and through all the dark alleyways and such, whereas Garrett tends to stick to the rooftops. I can see how they could have made a good team if perhaps she had a little bit more discipline. Young she was. Much to learn she had. And Garrett, you handled that a little. I'm gonna say poorly, man. Taking the claw from her. And you abandoned her in the first place, didn't you? Well, not really abandoned, but you worked together for a time, from what I gathered. And then you decided to stop working with her. I get it, though. You're fully justified. She was jeopardizing the mission each and every time. Plus, she didn't really adhere to your ethics. You had every right to break off that partnership. She was dangerous to you, her, and others. It's totally understandable. I'm not saying you should have tried harder or anything. In fact, not having been there myself, I can't judge or make an assessment of your situation at that point. But I did see you take the claw from her. I realized you were trying to teach her a lesson. That was perhaps at a rather inopportune point. Down we go, buddy. And I know it bugs you. I probably shouldn't bring it up. Ooh, what is this? This looks gorgeous. The place is difficult to get around. Somewhat. Maybe not. It should be right here. Hold Y, observe. Ah. Okay.
This switch is practically invisible. I should keep an eye out for these.
Indeed. Thanks for the heads up.
Erin once told me she trapped the place to stop unwelcome visitors. I'll need to step lightly.
Loud and clear. What's all this? So we just learned of those switches. Let's take a look around and see if we can't spot any more immediately on the inside. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's see how good Erin is at setting traps. Oh, there's some. What is this here for? Who made this? Some kind of peephole that leads into that peers into one of Erin's rooms. What is that? Her desk? A row of books? Is this her study or something like that? Or is that not really hers? Is that just part of the mill? And she used that to see when she could come and go, and from whom she could possibly steal. Well, that blood isn't fresh, obviously. Or if it is, let's not write stuff like that off so quickly. For tripwires, things besides pressure plates, I don't think Erin would use only one kind of trap. That I don't. Looking into a bedroom. Also, probably not hers, or maybe. Who is that an image of? Is that a drawing of I don't know. What is this place? What does that look into? Well, it's not somewhere we can get. Pair of pressure plates right in the way. Ah. Fun. Down here. That's where I would like to get, so there's probably another hidden switch somewhere. No traps down there from what I can see.
You've never been here before, have you?